What's up, everyone? Today we have a new shoe, not a new boot. It is the Red Wing Williston 9431. All right, let's take a look at these things. Now, as you can see behind me, I have the Williston in the brown and then the Williston in the black, the boot version. And I thought I would pick up the Oxford is what Red Wing is calling them. I know some people refer to it as a derby. But I'm going to refer to it as an Oxford because that's what Red Wing has on their site. The definition, I have the definition of both. An Oxford is a type of lace-up shoe with a low heel. A derby is a boot or shoe having the eyelet tab stitched on top of the vamp. If you'd like to debate it more, I suggest going to the bathroom, sorting it out yourself in the mirror. All right, so here we have the Williston Oxford, beautiful shoe, I must say. I picked this up mainly because I will use this for weddings, perhaps that rare interview. If I book a job and they want me to wear some type of business casual shoe or business-like shoe. That's why I picked these up. Got a great deal on them, and that was probably the only reason, because otherwise I prefer to wear a boot. But this is, looking at it, it is great for those occasions, weddings and funerals, unfortunately. But yes, this it's quite nice. And this is not a second. It's not a factory second. We'll probably go into details about why I was able to find these so cheap. Unfortunately, I don't think Red Wing's going to be making the Williston anymore. That's why I was able to get these at a good price. But yeah. Oh, I forgot. I'm wearing the 9870. That's what I have on, the round toe that I had resold. Just kind of like a nod to the dressier kind of shoe. You can actually, looking at this, you can kind of dress that up now that it no longer has that traction tread sole on there. All right, so let's lace up this Williston and take a closer look. Okay, so here's a close-up of the Red Wing Williston 9431. Now this is the Black Featherstone Leather. This is the same leather that you'll find on the Beckmans, which those of you who already have them in their collection, very nice. If you don't have them, you can probably find them on eBay because they are no longer around. This boot is on the 220 last, based off the Postman. The Postman is the 210 last, but this has a narrower profile than the Postman. So your sizing, what I did is I went a half size up from my last 23 size. So it's a little bit closer to true to size, the Williston. We have the Goodyear welt construction. No triple stitch on here, only the double stitch. We have what they call blind eyelet. So there's no hardware on here. It's just punched through the leather. And there's set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. A thinner lace because it's a dressier boot, or sorry, dressier shoe. Fiberglass shank on here, and this is grow cord, which is nice because you will have that grip if you're wearing these in the elements. You're not going to be slipping like some dress shoes. They have that leather outsole, and you'll be slipping around. What else do we say about this? Oh, the care for this, Red Wing recommends black boot cream. So like I had said, I have the boot version of this here, in black and in brown. I have not worn these. I didn't. I came close to wearing these, and then I brought them to a shoot because I had to. I was a waiter, and then I was also getting married, so they wanted like a dressier shoe, but then they ended up giving me a shoe instead of me wearing these. And then I have as well in brown, which I have worn, and there's actually a shoe tree in here right now, keeping the form because it's no toe box here. But as you can see, I have worn these, so these have some nice wear on them, broken in. I think these are great for, I wear these usually if I'm doing an audition and I need to look like business casual. I'll put these on with a pair of wool trousers or just a narrower pant. I think they look really good. And the leather breaks in really easily, much easier than, let's say, even though it's the same leather as the Beckmans, this breaks in much quicker because I feel like it's just thinner. And I think that's maybe what they said on the site when comparing the Williston Oxford to the Postman, that it would break in much easier. And I can't believe, well, let's see. It's about the same. This is a bit lighter, obviously, for chopping that off, but it's quite a nice shoe. Oh, and so let's see. I think there's a Anna inspected these. Thank you, Anna. Let's take a look at the inside of the other one. So like all the Willistons, the three that I have, they all come with boot bags, which is nice. I end up using them for other shoes when I do travel. But looking inside, these are fully leather lined, leather insole, and I do like to have that padding here on the heel. I thought Red Wing did a really great job designing these. Oh no, there is hardware inside here. Look, I was wrong. The hardware's on the inside, hence blind hardware, instead of being on the outside like it's here. On the outside, you have it. This one is inside. Tongue is not gusseted, but doesn't really need to be. Yeah, I thought Red Wing did a great job designing these, the Williston. It's unfortunate that it didn't really sell that well. I think the price point was a bit too high for most folks. But it's a quality product, to be honest with you. Something that, you can send these out, or if you can cap these, put a little piece. Let's see, what side would that be? Yeah, for me, it would be this side. I usually wear that down. You can put a little piece here. You put something here on the top as well, if you're going to be wearing them every day. So yeah, these were discounted heavily, pretty much more than 50% maybe. So that's why I decided to pick them up. Yeah, I don't think, as much as I like them and I think they're really nice, I don't think I would have paid full price because they're not a boot. But getting them discounted, it was worth picking up. But yeah, those of you who have the Oxford or the boot, if you did pick those up, let me know how you are liking them thus far and how they've broken in for you. I didn't find the boot version very difficult breaking in. I think I think maybe the Sheldon I may have had a little bit more issues with than the Williston. The Williston was pretty easy, being that I think these are, well, let's see. Yeah, these are all three are half size up from my last 23 size, so I didn't have any issues. But yeah, let me know what, even if you have the Oxford, if you picked up the Oxford some time ago or when you found them on sale, let me know how you're liking them. All right, let's do the on feet. Okay, so I'm going to wear wool trousers with these, with three different styles, or three different types, three different brands. The first is Scotch and Soda, which I really enjoy their fit. This fit is called the Mott, which is a bit slimmer than their Stewart, which is slightly wider. But I wear these a lot, especially for auditions when they need business casual, and I absolutely love these wool trousers. If I could, I'd probably always wear a nice pair of wool trousers, especially if they were a bit wider, like boot fit. They would be perfect. These are from Club Monaco. These are a slightly bit thicker. I also like to wear, in my personal, I like to wear a brighter sock just for personality, for fun. But usually if I'm booking a job, they usually make you wear like a blue, black, or brown sock. These shoes on feet are extremely comfortable. I can, out of the box, I can wear these easily 8 hours. I think someone who, my dad was a firefighter, and they would have to wear shoes like these when they were in the firehouse. I think these are perfect for that, for any kind of like dress uniform for a police officer. Perfect shoe in office all day, financials, people who work in financial world. Perfect boot, insurance company. I'm sorry, perfect shoe. Sorry, perfect shoe. So yeah, I think these are just fantastic, and I'm kind of like bummed that they didn't do well. I can understand because they're expensive. So, and then Red Wing's known for being a work shoe, work boot. Oh, so here, these are wool trousers from Grown and Sewn that were out in the fall/winter. More, I think, winter. Great. They're really cool. They're button fly, which I like. There's a little bit more of a break on them than I would like, but it's a cool fit. But as I was saying, I think Red Wing is known more for having a work shoe, and so maybe they just were under the radar and people slept on them and didn't really pick them up. But I think that the Williston, both the boot and the Oxford, are just perfect shoes, well worth the money, and something that will last. Okay, so that is the Red Wing Williston 9431 in the Black Featherstone Leather. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, be a boot, even though sometimes you have to be a shoe.